Hello and good morning, everyone. This is my presentation for project management. I'm going to talk about the one of the topic in the project management today. So I just want to share my slide. Just yeah. Today I'm going to talk about monitoring and controlling to project management. It's one of the topic that has been assigned to me. So I firstly gonna go to the my first slide. So what exactly is monitoring and controlling? Project monitoring and controlling, as we all know, plays a vital role to the project management, and it also refers to the tracking and regulating the performance of the project, and then identifying the changes that the project requires, and implementing those identified changes to the project. So it's the way that we can mitigate the risks that may occur in the project of the project. So what are the importance of monitoring and controlling to project management? Our control is have to keep the project in track, as mentioned over there in the slide, has to complete the assigned tasks properly and effectively. The information that has been collected will help the project manager and team to make a useful decision. Since if we control and monitor properly, it will definitely help the project team as well as the member to make a useful decision, and they also can take the advantage of proper monitoring, controlling, and that will help in creating the more opportunities, make additional enhancements, and also avoid the crisis management issues. So there is one of the famous monitoring and controlling method as we all use, and it is also one of the popular one that is which is known as work breakdown structure. So we'll discuss over this in a brief in the next slide. Yeah, WBS plays an important role to keep the project in track to the breakdown of tasks in smaller units. So there are some advantages of WBS that are described. Uh, helps in defining and analyzing the required tasks, helps in monitoring and the progress and performance of the project, helps to avoid the crisis in the project since the project regularly monitored. So it is one of the popular method that is used in a project management, WBS. So it helps to uh, it helps to break down the tasks in smaller units. So with the respected deadlines, so that it helps the project is kept in a track. So it's one of the methods. So we go to the next slide. So this is one of the a month earlier, and this is what I have done for the same project. So it is one of the project that is relates to the installation of playground. So this is one sample that you can see in the slide. And we go to talk about monitoring and controlling tool. So one of the popular tool that is used for monitoring the progress of project management is Gantt chart. This is one of the popular tool, as we all know. This helps to just monitor and control the progress, like how the planning has been done, how they have been designing. There are some deadlines that needs to be met. So this is the Gantt chart that helps to put the project in track. So this is one of the Gantt chart examples, the same one of WBS that I showed you. So this was the project that was assigned to me last month on the installation of playground. So you can see just the sample. This is a Gantt chart sample. So I go with real world example. So how the monitoring and controlling could help in the progress of project to make a project very successful one. So I have been working for a while in the project. I've been working for 3 or 4 projects from last 3 or 4 months. So I got some example to share with you. So the first one. So I was assigned to the government project that provides the requirements to install a website, and that includes the recording of details of various students and teachers in a systematic and well-managed way. The given slide is some of the reasons how the monitoring and controlling could help in the progress of project. So in the above given project, monitoring and controlling has played a pivotal role to the project manager. The project manager must monitor the progress of project. During the planning phase of the project manager has planned the project systematically, analyzed the risks and crises that occur in the school project and avoid the crisis. Yeah, because last time when I was doing the project of uh, school, I found that how important was monitoring and controlling because there was a time where it was very difficult if if we have not monitor and if we have not controlled the project and if we have not monitored the progress of the project, it could have been a different scenario that could have led to the different result. But hopefully we monitor and measure the progress of the project, and that has helped us to avoid the crisis and unprecedented events, and that helps us to successfully close out the project. So it's very important because monitoring and controlling has played a significant role in that school project as well. So we have got second example. This was given. This was the project that was back in March. So it was jump and run game, and that was provided us by a tech company. And we also work on this, and we're able to successfully dispatch the project. And there was also some of the major reasons how the proper monitoring and controlling has helped us to make the project successful. Yeah, this also, as I mentioned earlier, monitoring and controlling has played a significant role. And this project was one of the from tech organization, the tech company, a private company, and we went through some complicated issue on this same project. But we make sure we monitor and we control the project very well. We know we measure the performance, how the project has gone into track, and if it's gone off the track, we again bring it back in the track. So we make sure we monitor the progress frequently during the project life cycles, and so that we avoid these all those risks, unprecedented events, and that help us to successfully disclose this project as well. So I go to the final slide, and this is third example I mean to say. So here also we have been assigned with the project of e-commerce. That's the background. This is a company, private tech company back in Nepal, and the company name is 100%. So we have been allocated a certain time frame to deliver the project. And similarly here as well. So this is the project 100%. I just want to brief about is it is a uh, uh, it is an e-commerce company marketplace that will be acting as a mediator between the customers and retailer to the portal. Monitoring and controlling, as usual, I've been saying, played a vital role in project is in the role in proper dispatching of the project. We are able to monitor the progress of our project at each of the stages that help us to analyze the risks. Yes, this is a very important point that we are able to analyze and that could occur in the future and mitigate those risks by creating a preventive measures. This is a very important thing because if we do not monitor and control the project well, there will be different issues that may come in the project life cycle. That may be risks. The risks are very important things. If we do not analyze the risks well and do not take any preventive measures, we will get into a big trap. So important that monitoring and controlling is a very, very important aspect to project management. So we conclude here. So as you mentioned, above reasons behind the importance of monitoring and controlling to project management, we conclude that, as I mentioned earlier, the lack of proper monitoring and controlling will lead to the failure and losses to the project. So it's important that we work on monitoring and controlling to project management. If we do not control and monitor it well, we could be in a big, big loss or leads to the project failure. Some maybe company prestige will go unbanned. So it's very important that we work very well to the monitoring and controlling to the project manager, identify the issues. If there is any issues while you are just monitoring the progress, if there is no progress, just identify what are the reason why the progress is not progressing and identify those risks so that you can mitigate those risks and prepare the backup plan to the project management. So thank you for today. So this is what I have for today regarding the monitoring and controlling to project management. So thank you very much. Thank you.